Alright, we're back. Go pick this up. Which I did before I saved. Or checkpointed. And continue on with episode 2. Which from what I can tell is a decently long chapter. Or episode.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
More driving.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Just want to drive? Or what?
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
So it's over here. Nothing. This is the right way to go. Nope, that does the manuscript page. It's not. Driving through the woods. Am I even going the right way? I have no idea. I don't know. Slow visibility limited. Hill. Trucks use lower gear. I'm in the truck. I'm not using the lower gear. I'm a rebel. A rabble. I'm gonna stop up here. See what's up here. Can I get in this car here? I can. Another radio show.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order, either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Let's talk about Nightingale. It's pretty funny. Nothing up here? Oh. Nope. Let's get in our pickup truck and keep going. Oh. Get out again and go in this house. See what's over here. I realized that we lost a lot of weapons and stuff, which is kind of weird because nothing really happened. Is there anything in here? I think that truck's gonna fall. I can hear it, kinda. Manuscript page.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
I wonder if that's that kidnapper's name. Mott. It's gotta be. Whoa. Can you get in there? I'm not gonna try. Just go back in my truck. Maybe starts the truck before he's completely in it. Oh. Bright Falls Coal Mine. What does it say? Visitor parking. There's a coal mine.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
The museum? Read. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich, but hard to get at. The volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. So let's turn it into a museum. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, manuscript page.
With
Sarah in the
Nightingale
radio
gone
station.
and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Maybe he's the one who hired the kidnapper. 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Caution!
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
You must not want the manuscripts that bad.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting.